Hey guys, Barbara here. I am having a wonderful day today and I hope you are too. Let me show you why I'm so happy. I'm making these Snickerdoodles. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. $2 a piece. We're gonna need half a cup of butter softened to room temperature, 3/4 cups of sugar, 1 egg, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which I don't have, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/3 cups of bread flour, and some cinnamon sugar, which we're gonna make ourselves. 2 baking sheets greased, and preheat the oven to 375 before you start, okay? So let's start by creaming the butter and the sugar. Pretty simple. And I'm gonna use my hand mixer and just get this blended up until it's creamy. 2-3 minutes at tops. And then now let me work my egg in. Let me get it open first. And then just go ahead and add my egg and continue to beat with my hand mixer until this is super creamy. The egg always makes it creamier. So now let me scrape down my bowl. Don't forget to do that, all right? Let me add the salt. At this point, you would add the vanilla extract. I don't have any, like I said. The baking powder. And then I'm going to add the flour like in threes. So just eyeball it. Just get it worked in because you don't want like a plume of flour or puff of flour to go everywhere. So now it's to the point where I have to use my wooden spoon. And don't worry, okay guys, this is gonna come together really nicely as a big ball. Just work it in with the spoon first and then get your clean hands in. I like how everybody always says, oh, you didn't wash your hands. That stuff happens off camera and you guys know that. So one big ball, and then let's work on the cinnamon sugar. Let me go ahead and dump it in this resealable bag and give it a shake. This is just some sugar and some cinnamon, okay? Just eyeball it. All right, so we want to roll them like into, I guess, an inch. I don't know if it's an inch. That one's bigger. It says it's supposed to yield like 3 dozen, but I seriously doubt that. So what I'm doing here is just dropping them in this bag full of cinnamon sugar that we made ourselves. And then I'm going to set them on the cookie sheet, apart. We don't want them to touch. They're looking pretty good. Let me show you what we do next. Take a drinking glass, just like when we were doing the polvorones, and squish them. Oh, that feels good though. So let me go ahead and get the others done and see how much we really get, okay? I think I'm going to go ahead and split this one in 3. Yeah, so I can see if you make them small, you can get about 2.5 dozen, okay? But not 3 dozen. Into the oven they go for about 8 to 10 minutes. If you have a timer, go ahead and set it because you don't want these to be overdone, all right? I let mine go for about 10 minutes because I like my cookies to be crunchier. Take a look. Let me get them off of the baking sheet and onto the cooling rack. And look, see? Cinnamon sugar everywhere, guys. Josh is running camera for me today and we were just having a big laugh because, like me, he thought that Snickerdoodles were going to be something else. We just thought they were going to be with like cereal and marshmallow fluff and granola and stuff like that. I didn't know that they were cookies, okay? And butter cookies at that, rolled in cinnamon sugar. Awesome. These are so great. Did you guys notice I didn't have any vanilla extract and I chose not to use any extract or essence at all? This is how I am when it comes to baked goods or any kind of sweet stuff. If it calls for a certain extract and I don't have it, I will not replace it with something else until I make the stuff first, taste it, and then I get a feeling in my brain what would go well with this. So for me, after tasting these guys, I think the coconut extract would have gone really, really well with these. I like these. These are so simple to make and they don't feel like they would like fatten you up, but I think they would. Maybe we could do something in a future video where we can like put them together and put some kind of cream in the middle. Oh, there I go. Just fatten you guys up. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for the time that you take to watch my videos. I really appreciate if you share. You guys know how to share, right? You just go right here, click the share button, and you can share on any of these social media platforms. or you can copy and paste it to someplace else. And I really appreciate when you do that, because that's discoverability. Yeah, I just went to a YouTube class on Monday and they were teaching about discoverability. I can't even say it. Anyways, I want to ask you guys if you would please subscribe. I think a lot of you watch my show, but you're not subscribed and you don't necessarily know it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because the subscriptions are really important. Because if you have 10,000 subscribers or more, Google is more likely to invite you to come to the YouTube space to teach you things to make the channel better. And I really and truly want to do that, because I want to improve. Thanks for your comments. I really look forward to them, and I try to answer each and every comment. And would you guys check out my website, bearpantryshow.com, because I have my books there, my weight loss book, my cookbook, Jada's cookbook, some of the gadgets that I use in the kitchen, and of course the powdered ricotta, which is the spice that we use on the meat. So every so often I have to remind you guys that the website does exist. So thanks for watching, guys. Until I see you again, take care. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels, the Product Review channel, my family vlogs, and Joe's channel. You can find all the links in the description box below.